Good morning, everybody. We are back with Saturday's lineup. We have, starting us off on this long day, we have Arcadia and Radiant in our round two of loser bracket. We have Beauty playing and starting us off, and for Radiant, we have Juggernaut, Wancy, Ultra, and Frisk taking on the challenge of Wraith today. And it looks like we might have an early down already, starting us off really strong. Bowie is able to get that down. Bowie will be playing for Team Radiant right now, or sorry, Team Arcadia. A little early, but we are here and we are going to be playing for the first hook of our trial. We also see a very, I think for EU, you see this build a lot. You see a very heavy totem build. And we do see Pain Rush, Crowd Control. Rill is gone, but thankfully that is your first totem out of the trial, which means you still get Ruin and we still get Crowd Control up for us. We are in chase now with Juggernaut, and it looks like we might be getting another very early tag, and we will be. We have very little pressure on our generators, but we're doing a really good job just getting tags on tags. Wait, this could be a down again. I think it will be. We are going to be having our second down of the trial very early. But are we getting pull? It looks like we will be coming to get pull. We do recognize that, so we will be coming back to basement to try to get a quick tunnel out onto Lancy. Trying to body block, which it being cross ping is a very... Oh, actually, I'm wrong. Ranger did a beautiful job of getting past and be able to play around Wraith and get out of basement. Ooh, it looks like we aren't getting our ping hit this time and it's gonna make distance to main. But we gotta be careful. Jug is down up in main, so we could have two downs relatively close to each other. We do get a slow vault to make sure main window will still be playable, but a beautiful body block by Bowie, and we will get our second down onto Wancy. We also had our very first generator pop by, I want to say it was Ultra who popped that. We do have painters in play, but we aren't not getting a painter, so it looks like we also hear Claudette and... It looks like Claudette and Ultra. Top of main resetting it is. We also got a decent bit Ruin in play as well. We gotta be really careful. Lancy being dead at 4 could be a big decider on how slow today starts for Radiant. Really good 50 win. Ultra has to be careful. West ping at EU, and this will be a tag more than likely because of cross ping, and it is Juggernaut making rotation to our Gallows generators, and then we also do catch Frisk playing very good and able to make a lot of distance and not give a tag at it. Gives a tag now, and the pull coming through. Ruin out of the trial. Looks like we don't want to allow Frisk to be able to get on that generator, plus we have two people here. You need to be very careful having two players in this small area. Ultra taking a tag in and down, but Chris might be able to make it out of that corner. And they will. We are going to see if we can finally find Wancy and try to get the tunnel out, but I don't think we'll be able to find Wancy very easily. Really well played. I'm going to say Southing, but you never know. You could always end up finding a little glimpse of somebody. But I don't think we're going to be able to find our tunnel out. Oh, I might be wrong, actually. We are going to be checking the corner where Wancy is. But we do have... Oh, no, he didn't know yet. And we pre-run. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That will be the death. And we also play an Ultra here as well. So that means, oh no, we need to get the pick onto Ultra very shortly, but it looks like we are not. We're gonna be taking the painters and then probably get Ultra almost for free. Roll. I don't wanna say this could be a possible 4K4, but we're in the realm of it. And because of cross ping and Frisbee and West, Wade is it down. It's all up to Jug to get everybody back into this game. But it's looking like a 4K4, 4K3 type of situation right now. This gen is still regressing. We gotta be very careful being Radiant right now because of the cross ping. Us all the survivors in the lobby right now that are still alive are all West players. We do end up finding Juggernaut top of Gallows and forcing a drop. Our last healthy survivor, and it looks like we're trying to play to get all healthy survivors injured. Oh, what a W key, and that will be Jug be able to make it to the safe pallet. But with a little bit of greed, that will be a tag onto Jug and all survivors being injured. It is just Beery trying to find it and see who we can get down. And we touched that? Oh, we didn't touch the gen. Really, really smart of Frisk to bait that they touched the gen and that they're just playing at 50. They were just forcing the tag and be able to take distance with the BT. Honestly, really well played. A very smart play as well. And we are back on the Jug. It looks like we want this down. We're going to take a kick and then try to play for a down here. We're dropping the pallet to be able to create a little distance between. Oh no, we hit the cactus down because of it. Oh, the cactus wasn't there before, I swear. And that will be the first hook onto Jug. But with it not being a pain rush, we could see maybe some gen pressure. But actually, we take the time to reset. We need somebody healthy to be able to play for pulls. And we do also play an Ultra. Ultra has to be very careful here. And that window now is blocked to crowd control as well. We're going to take the chase on the first to avoid a free unhook. Oh, really good pathing. Able to make it to this front main pillar and able to make a lot of distance. Ultra also just sitting on the gen, relying and trusting in Frisk's ability to hold chase. Trying to make a mind game as well to hide and maybe psych the killer out. We will be able to see the pull here from Ultra as well. We're just gonna rotate back to the generator at 6 and be able to create some, hopefully more pressure. Will Jug be able to make it in time? Ooh, we are, but we gotta be careful. That BT timer is running really thin. Oh no. Ultra gonna greed and play really altruistic because he wants to allow a gen to pop at 6. It might not. Oh, I think it does. Oh, it's so close, but I think we are going to be dying for the 4K3. Now, the big thing for Team Radiant is if they can get a bleed out onto Ultra, because he has tenacity, that could also make a really, really big difference in this scenario. If either of the survivors can bleed out. Bleed out does matter, and we will be seeing if we can find our survivors. I think we do end up finding Jug, but Ultra crawling pretty far will also deny a fresh kick if Ultra does not get found. Wait, did we not hear Jug? I don't think we heard where Jug went. Really in the right spot, just not in the exact location. Will we be able to find Ultra before he bleeds out? And on top of that, will we be able to find Jug as well? Oh, we didn't hear it. We heard it as spectators, but the audio for a spectator compared to a in-game player is vastly different. Oh no, Jug is right there too. We don't find either? Oh, I think we hear Jug. We hear him. We find Jug, but we don't find. Wait, do we find? Okay, we know. I think we know where Jug is. That's not who we want right now. We want Ultra. But Ultra on the opposite side of the map, so it means Ultra will bleed out here. Giving maybe Radiant just a little bit of hope to be able to bring this game back. Oh. Wait. No, we're checking basement. He's not there. We will have a bleed out onto Ultra because of tenacity. Jug just needs to crawl. Maybe you're lucky not get found either. Oh, we fighting Jug. Jug almost bleeds out as well. We will be right back after this Mori. Welcome back, everybody. We are here with the first trial second set. We do have Ultra killing for Team Radiant versus Survivor of Arcadia. We have Karma, Murtex, Dewey, and Hendrix playing for this first match for Team Arcadia. Now, with what we just saw, we ended up seeing a full blade out on Ultra, which means the only points that were rewarded to Dewey and Team Arcadia were the death points. So they got the final points for the kill, but they end up losing the rest of the points for the first stage, second stage, and they end up losing that threshold. So in this situation, the win condition is going to be vastly different than what it would have been if they found Hooked Ultra. Instead of a 4K3 win condition, now it kind of works more in the favor of Radiant for to be able to get that bleed out. Team Radiant, for them to take the win now, has to 4K2. If a 4K2 occurs, Radiant will take the win here. For the survivors, for Team Arcadia, they have to end up getting it, popping 4 generators and getting 4K1 now to take the win. And we do see, honestly, a really good start by Team Arcadia. We do end up getting finally the first tag, a lot slower than what we saw last trial, where we got a really quick tag and down onto ANC. We do end up having Hendrix playing around 5 and able to make a little bit of distance, but I assume this is going to be a tag here. We will get a tag because of a medium ball. Karma starting a generator. We do have a little bit gen progress from Murtex, and it looks like we're going to be clearing up this corner. I mean, it's still a good thing for Team Arcadia is they don't have to worry about a 4 or a 3 gen. They can pop whatever gens they want, and if they have a tight 3 gen, it is not kind of not a priority for them anymore. We will be seeing a tag come on to Murtex as well. Gonna be able to use that tag to create a little bit of distance. We are getting a reset in main. Sloppy gonna slow down this game a lot, so I mean, if anything would allow you to be able to 4K and get a little bit of progress. Do we make this? We do. And a beautiful stun and blind by Murtex, able to create a lot of distance because of that stun, and we also do see the reset. Now, if I am correct, Karma a little bit more than 50% on their generator. We were trying to make distance, but we had to. Let's just stay. We don't get that tag, and they're able to make it back to the pallet. They decided to hold W above the pallet just to create distance. We do have a little bit of gen progress from the other two now, but Karma having the most would be hit by Pedro's on Gallows here. Pedro's coming through, hitting Karma's generator. We're gonna stick onto it. It looks like we're gonna come down and end up finding a buoy who might be able to avoid attack. This pallet is relatively safe, but with cross ping west to EU, that will be a tag coming under buoy. And our first generator is more than likely gonna pop. It's gonna be actually really close. It looks like we decided not to pop the generator. We don't want to give any free pressure. We already have 2 injuries. That's gonna be a tag, I think. Yes, it will be a tag, and that generator didn't pop. Really good distance. We do have a lot of pressure, actually, bottom side of the map. We don't know where they went. They kind of just disappeared. So we are going to take the time to kick this Gallows generator. A 99 gen. Hopefully we can get back on that and get some pressure and pop it. But we do have also a lot of pressure on this 6 generator. We need to play very careful. We're going to get a tag on the same exact loop. Really well played. We do see a reset onto Murtex. It looks like Murtex and Yulia are going to be taking the time to reset, and I don't think we like that. And another medium ball, that will be the tag and down onto Hendrix as well. We are going to take this time to pain res. I don't think. They put a full ton of reset, so that Gala generator is going to get pain res probably once again. But our survivors are all healthy, and we still have a decent amount of gen pressure. Even though that Gallows generator was pain res, it still has a lot of pressure. And Ultra just needs to be really careful. Not getting that tunnel out really early. Ultra's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, we don't know the main, and this is gonna be a... I think that could have ended up being a tag if we instantly uncloaked because of ping. It looks like we are trying to see if we can find a cutoff onto any of the survivors. And we're back at this pallet once again. This pallet we were able to get 2 tags on, but it doesn't look like we're able to get a third one. We end up actually getting stuck. Oh, the sun coming through. I mean, we're not unhooking. We're trying to make sure we pop these generators this time. And the main generator and the generator at Gala is both really high progress. Karma not going for the save. It looks like Hendrix might be going second for gen pressure. This time though, I don't think Karma is going to be able to get out of this area without attack. Hendrix hitting second, but 2 generators pop. A third generator with really high prog as well. It's gonna kind of come down to, as long as Hendrix can hold a really good chase. And we do see 2 survivors. One ends up dropping out the top of main. We are gonna take the time to get this tag. And then we probably rotate back. Murtec's gonna be able to get the pull. It is gonna be all on Hendrix to be able to get a really long chase. Let's rotate the tag on Nia. I heard somebody saying they like Kit Kat, that threw me for a loop. It looks like we're actually annoying Hendrix. I don't know how to really feel about that, because you really want that down and secure a 3v1. If you allow the 4v1 to last and Hendrix just doesn't get caught, ping! A ping hit. Sorry, I started yawning for that. Oh, we don't... It looks like Hendrix might be able to get away safely. We're gonna take the time to reset up in main. I wonder if Ultra can read that and find that reset, this could be what he needs to end this game and take the W for a bleed out. Murtec's not gonna be able to really make it anywhere. It will be a down. And if Slugs a buoy, it looks like we're gonna stick the generator. They need to realize though, if Hendrix does not live long enough for that generator pop and the pull to come through, this could be what ends the game. It is all on Hendrix right now. And cause of cross ping, oh my. So this looks like it would have ended in a tie, a 4K3, but because of a bleed out is what changed the whole factor of this game. I mean, realistically, as long as we hook Buoy and we find either Murtex or Karma, if we find Murtex or Karma here, that will be the win because of a fresh bleed out compared to one hook stage bleed out. And we hear both. That will actually, even though both teams 4K3, this will be Radiant taking the race set from Team Arcadia. We will be going into Lich. You heard her. Main. Oh, main, please. We will be going to Lich, which is Team Radiant's pick. So they picked it for a reason. They're comfortable on the killer, and we might be. We gotta kind of hope that Arcadia here is ready and hopefully takes a set. They don't want to go home. This is loser bracket, so this is very important for both teams. The loser of today of this matchup goes home, and I don't think either team wants that. So fingers crossed, and hopefully we're gonna see some spicy gameplay. With that, we will be right back with Team at Radiant starting us on the Lich. Sorry, we'll be right back after this, Mori. Man, I muted my mic. I'm so sad. I was talking, I was having a good time. Okay. I was saying, we won't be able to swap between the survivors and killers very often because of environmental bug. There is a bug where if you swap between them, it becomes more and more of a blizzard, and you just can't see anything. You won't be able to see in front of you. So, unfortunately, we don't get that luxury of watching Survivor and Killer as often. But on Alter's side, really well played, a very fast down. Hendrix Dini is already unhooked, and it looks like we are going to be taking our chase back onto him. We also can see on our HUD that Bowie and Karma have a lot of gen progress already. But even though it was a very fast down, it is a lot of gen pressure. It looks like we're going to be playing for a quick skeleton, but we did see Alter drop down. We are able to use that information and just kind of extend our life. I want to say this might be a quick down. It will, because they're cross-paying. Ultra being west just means, unfortunately, we're able to pull up the sniper rifle and shoot him. Our second hook onto Hendrix is going to be what allows us to maybe get a fast turnout. It looks like we have finally used payers. We do have Pop also in play. I think we're going to be giving up on that generator all the way across the map, and just going to be holding any of these generators closer and using Pop on that instead. It looks like this is the gen that we have chosen for Pop, and the generator that did finish earlier was the main generator, it looks like. Winter gonna be popping their generator as well. Our second gen has Pop. We have a really kind of nasty regen down here. Almost kind of like a really bad 4-gen. Our survivors have to be really proficient in popping that generator. Hendrix needs to have a good chase. Really good body block by Winter there to keep armor from going down, which means they're going to be able to work the generators while this chase pursues. Hendrix needs to have a really good chase here. It's going to be very important that he can somehow make it back, but he is not able to, and that will be the down and death at 2 generators remaining. This could be possibly towards the end of the match already. We could end up getting a very fast matchup. We are looking, we think somebody's here, but we actually don't end up finding exactly where they went. And they're able to use that to create distance to make it a main. We still haven't seen a reset come through. Either the 99 or the reset, or they're just sticking generators, and it looks like they are just going to be sticking generators. Karma gonna be our next player in chase at Shack. Oh, really good dodge, but because of the skeletons and forced to crouch, that is a grab. Now our second trainer is coming through. Means the generator does have progress, but I want to say 9. It's the only generator that makes sense to have a lot of progress. And if I am correct, it is the generator with progress. The one all the way at 7 didn't have a lot. I'm actually, neither of these generators have a lot. I wonder if Alter should just use Pop on one of them. But it looks like we're not. We get the tag on to Bowie, and this might be a down. Did we make window?
From the dark.
Using Fly to kind of catch up to Bowie. Is going to take the distance to try to make it. Oh, the fun I vaulted, but wasn't good enough. We are going to be taking pain res, and we do know that they were working the generator at 9, so I think we'll end up possibly finding Winter there. Oh, we're gonna pop this generator. So maybe Karma is sitting on 3 right now, and Winter's sitting on 9. It's possibly what we'll end up seeing. Pretty good gen pressure, even through pain res. Trying to make sure that we don't allow any rotation to the hook. We don't really know where Winter is,
Let
but we
us
do end up
take
finding Karma, which I would say is more than good enough. Oh, really beautiful W key away from the pallet. Realized that we were going to use Mage Hands and took the distance away. We ended up, I think, just full sending Shack. So those mind games, unfortunately, did not make a big difference. Has to dodge a very well-timed dodge by Karma. Gonna be taking a distance around Shack, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make window because of Fly. Fly is just really strong right now since I ended up buffing the timer. They ended up making the cooldown shorter, so Fly comes back really quick. If I remember correctly, one of the mix, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but if I'm correct, oh my goodness. So I was informed that the staff ends up creating exhaustion. So our survivors aren't able to use their exhaustions as much. And if they're hit by the orb, they're kind of just in a bad situation. I'm surprised they were able to pop that generator. It didn't seem like they had enough, but again, he didn't end up using pop on it because he saw a rotation. I think we're trying to confirm Karma here. This could be the little bit of time that Arcadia needs to be able to get the gen pressure. If they're splitting between 3 and 7, this could be very good. But we just gotta wait and see. Our HUD is not showing us anything. We do have a little bit of gen pressure, but not a lot. That generator 3 is probably what has been worked on this entire time. I doubt that middle generator. Yeah, we just saw Winter run away from that. So yes, we do have about 50%. If our survivors do play this right and very, very safe and holds a chase, there is a possibility that we do see one more gen pop. Again, not gonna be very easy, but it's not impossible. We just have to have a very, very good chase. A generator all the way at the bottom here, though, just really unsafe, so we don't see anyone there. We do get the heartbeat on Beauty, and that means we might know where both survivors are if... Oh no. We don't make it to anything. That is going to be the down on Beauty. And we can just get a free hug. I think we might be trying to play for Winter Hatch or out the door. That doesn't matter and will make a difference if Winter is able to make it out of this trial. And I think the doors are really good for this opportunity.
Buried beneath.
Now, there's two ways Winter can go about this if he is playing for the exit gate. If we allow Ultra to close hatch, we could be on that door all the way at 11 and just working that. Or we could be somewhere nearby. They're not down the Ultra. They're on the map. But we could stealth around here and just wait for the door. Wait to work on the door by check. We are going to be waiting for the orb to give us that information, but we do also have adrenaline. So we are going to take the risk and fly all the way across map. If Winter is at Shack at all, it could end up ult popping. But yes, Winter was at Shack. Will it be enough though? It will be enough, I think. Unless we hit a good skull. No. That was so close by Winter. He almost ended up getting that. We will be right back with Arcadia as killer after the Mori. Welcome back. I hope you all are ready for some chilly weather for this matchup. We do still have Vecna on Ormond Lake, but this time Winter, the King of Snow, is playing the killer this time for Arcadia. And we have first Nini, Ultra, and Nancy all back and trying to make it a 2-0 here. The win condition for Team Radiant is to be able to pop all 5 generators. Winter, for his win condition, is to be able to stop them at 3 generators and 4K2. A tie would be a 4K1 and be able to see the final set. Ooh, they end up just running into that, unfortunately. Frisk going down very, very quickly. And again, for people who weren't here for the first set, we will not be able to swap between kill and survivor because of an environmental bug that will just not allow us to see anything ahead of us. I learned this the hard way. But we do have our first down and some decent gen pressure from what it looks like on the HUD. I want to say that was the Ultra's generator that was killed because he did have a good amount of gen pressure himself. We are looking to see if we can get any tag and a very, very fast goal. But honestly, not a bad play. FTP did take a second and almost backfired there, but Ultra forcing a pull means no tunnel out. We do, on the other hand, though, are allowing Peñas to come through. So where he didn't hit by Peñas. Is this skeleton hit? It does not hit. Weren't he able to make it out of this area without a tag, it looks like. Gonna take pretty good distance also across the map towards 1. Not gonna allow for an easy tag and using the main building as distance. It looks like Winter is wanting to chase that. Our first generator has popped, and we, unlike what we saw last trial where we already had somebody death hook, we do not have the same amount of luxury this time around. And it looks like Wancy gonna be playing around the main building, you know, a lot more compared to what we saw last game. Main building was popped really, really early, and we just kind of ignored it. Do end up finding it, Nini. The unhook coming through. Our survivor, and we don't get a tag on the Wancy or the BT hit. Ultra just able to use this distance though. Really well played by Team Radiant right now. We are gonna take the distance, gonna make it to a very safe filler. I meant to say pallet gem. Wait, we make Shack. And we end up making the vault. Lights coming through, able to create distance to another really safe jungle gym. Really good passing by Ultra. Gonna be able to wrap back towards the pallet. Ultra doing a fantastic job. But because of ping, we end up seeing a really early pre-vault, and that will be our second down onto Ultra. Wancy though, almost gonna be able to pop a gen here. And with no Peñas coming through, Main about to pop, I think. I think Wancy will take that tag for Main to pop. Wait, we have 2 generators popping. Team Radiant has secured the Tycon already with only 3 hooks on the board. Yes, a tag coming through, but the unhook also coming through, and we have to be careful. We can see him. I don't think coming Gimme made a big difference. Oh, almost did actually. I'm wrong. Ooh. Really well played. Really good hand pickup, and that will be the death on the Ultra at 1 generator remaining. We are going to take use squad and make distance all the way to 7 because we're worried about this generator popping. And it Shack popped. Winter ups. Oh. Well, that will be Arcadia out of our loser bracket. congratulations to Team Radiant for being able to secure the win for today. Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Team Arcadia. They did fight really hard to make it this far, but today Radiant had the sunshine. Thank you, everybody. We will have 2 more matchups today. But the sooner one, we will be having Jinx versus Divine Dead in about 3 hours. That will be Blight, Dredge, and Lich. And you'll have lovely Mario Gunner being your caster. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye-bye.